Hello, so today I'm going to show you how to make this bad boy. I have hamster fluff on my book. Okay, hello guys, this is Mrs. Nuveus, and I'm going to be remaking Mentats. As you can see, this is kind of bad, so we're just going to redo it. No big deal. But yes, they're really great because they're really good storage. You can keep your mints in there, you can keep small things that's easy to lose in there, you can keep gum pieces in there, you can keep pills in there if you want to stay original to the Mentats, playing cards, your poker chips, etc, etc. But what I keep in here is my guitar picks, because heck, these things are super hard to keep track of, and basically this Mentats can just helps me 100%. Okay, so the supplies you're going to need a Mod Podge, and it doesn't really matter if it's Mod Podge or not as long as it's clear when it dries. You need a paintbrush, and you need an extra brush for your glue. It could be sponge brush like that, doesn't really matter. I suggest sponge brushes though. And then you need a label, of course, scissors to cut out the label, and you're going to need an Altoids can, or just a blank tin can that looks like this. Okay, I am back, and my front side of the Altoids can is dry, or should I say my Mentats can now. Okay, so basically we're just gonna do the bottom of it, the exact same thing that you did for the top. Okay, I forgot a step. I started to do the second step. First step is you're going to need a razor. I'm sorry, I'm totally off point today. You're going to need a razor. This is very important, and basically what you're going to do is you're just going to scratch out all the labels. And that's all you're going to do. You're just going to scratch out the labels and everything. The Altoids.com label. We want to scratch the rest up a little bit. Scratch out the barcode. There you go. There's a date right here. We can't have that. There we go. Would you look at that? Okay. So that our can is like mostly scratched out. You want to start adding actual scratches. So you're just gonna buff out the sharp edges and make them even more sharper, because that's totally what buffing is. If you really want to, you can go out into your driveway or something and just bump it into there, you know, just throw it as far as you can into a brick wall. You know, stuff like that. Really rough it up. But if you just want to make some homemade roughs, this is exactly what you're going to do. Okay, next, for your next step, which is why I have the paint. You're going to take your paint and you are going to brush it across. Super easy, just do it like this. And so, basically all you just want to do is just take this round. Don't go too crazy with it, but go really crazy with it. Yeah, and you can take that side, do it on that side a bit. Doesn't really matter about the middle because you're going to cover up the label, but do it on the side, you know, make sure the dark red and the all mixing together. Okay, after destroying your brush and doing the inside a little bit, and the outside, and the side that's already dry, you're already ready to go. Heck yeah. Next, what you can do is you can take your red. This is optional because it's red. You can mix it and put it on top, and it'll give it a little bit more, like, I don't know, cherry coke kind of color to it. And you're just gonna brush that on top. All that. Sorry, I'm trying to get in the camera. Okay. There we go. Now your brush is more destroyed. Just throw that aside and you have a freaking thing. So next, what you're going to do is you're going to take some Mod Podge. Yes, Mod Podge. And you are going to take your label right here. Okay? And what you're going to do, you're going to take your brush, you're going to slap that down, and you're going to put the brush in the Mod Podge. You'll get a nice glop on there, and you're just going to start spreading it on. You're going to make sure every inch of the label is covered, okay? You don't want any extras hanging off, because that'll make it look so bad. We don't want that. So basically, yeah, it's okay if it's not 100% flat down. It's okay if there's a few globbies there. But all you're going to do is you're just going to put that on. That's all you're going to do. It's super easy, and bam. Okay. So, you're gonna set your Mod Podge aside, basically. You know, just throw it aside. Same with the brush. You're just gonna put that away, okay? For now. And you're gonna take out your craft side again. And you're gonna put some more brown paint on there. Yes, more brown paint. So we're gonna take that brush you ruined with your paint for going so crazy, and you're gonna put it around the sides of it to make it blend in. I'll make it right here. Okay, gotta make sure you guys can see this. You want it to make it look like that there's a label on there, but you don't want the sides to be like brown and then green and then yellow. You want it to be brown and then brown on the edges of the label and then fading in. What you can do next is to just blend in the brown, get some brown colors on there, is when there's barely any paint on your brush, you're just going to lightly do it over it. And this helps it, and it makes it a-okay. And yeah, so basically what we're going to do, you're going to take your sponge again, you're going to take your Mod Podge, you're going to put it in there, you're going to dip it in, okay? And then you're going to, the paint should already be dry because it's acrylic, but if you're not using acrylic, then you should let your paint dry. You're just going to take your brush and you're just going to put it on there, and it dries clear, or make sure you're using something that dries clear. It's very important because you don't want the paint chipping, and this seals everything in. Okay, so you're going to put it on the top. Right now you were doing the top layer because we can't do the bottom with it too, or else it would like stick and stuff. So right now we're just doing the top, and then you can do the sides right here too. Make sure the Mod Podge isn't clumping up, because it will show. It will show. So we don't want that. Like if it's a little bit of clumping up, then that's okay, but just make sure and be aware that it will clump up depending on how you put it on. So yeah, we just did the top, and you're gonna wait about, depending on what glue you're using, about 5-10 minutes, however long it takes to dry, and then I'll get back to you then. Okay, now you're gonna do the exact same thing, just wait for it to dry. This is my old one, and this is a comparison of which one is better. Obviously it's this one. So yes, I hope you guys liked the tutorial. I will be posting more, and if you have any recommendations, or you want to suggest a prop for me to make, you can just leave it in the comments. So yes, thanks for watching.